Hi, Gemini. I'm Brenda, and I'm here again to give you your weekly Angel Tarot card reading. I've decided to change the format slightly, and I have decided to do a three-card reading rather than one for every day, and it will encompass the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week. But along with that three-card Angel Tarot card reading, I have incorporated a one oracle card, also an angel card, and we're going to read that one and try to put that one into this reading after we've done the reading, and hopefully it'll work because I have asked the universe and my guides, and they usually bring me what is meant to be and what we should have for this reading. Anyhow, let's begin our week. Gemini, you have been given the beginning of the week the Eight of Water. And water signs usually have to do with the love part of our life and the nurturing part of our life with our children, and it does represent romance a lot of the time. This particular card, the Eight of Water, talks about you trying to fulfill yourself. You want to be more spiritual and for you to move on and have more emotional, spiritual, and emotional growth. So this card talks about things that you thought were important to you now aren't important to you, and you've turned your back on those right now, and you're actually going to walk away from that, and you're moving away from it for something more meaningful. And it's okay. Sometimes when we do that and we move on, it can involve a little bit of sadness, but what's important is that you do what makes you feel, what your passion is, and what you need to do for you. That is the beginning of the week, Gemini. Now, in the middle of the week, you also got another water card, and it turns out to be the Six of Water. And the Six of Water is a card that talks about you reminiscing and thinking about your past and memories that you had in your past. And sometimes it can have to do with perhaps an old friend has come back into your life that you knew, or it could be a past romantic person who's come back. But the question that they're putting to you is you need to think about, were you making more drama out of that person in that situation, or were you fantasizing that it was more loving? So it talks about you romanticizing about your past. So it's not a bad card, but that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be thinking about things, or this actual person is going to be coming into your life in the middle of that week. It also talks about people who perhaps are working with children, who that's your particular type of vocation and the profession that you're in, or it could have to do with pregnancy. So this card has a lot of meanings to it. And of course, there's all kinds of Geminis out there that are in all kinds of different situations. That is Gemini, the middle of the week. Now we're moving on to closer to the end of the week. And the card that you've given is a fire card. And the fire card is the Knight of Fire. And it's talking about something fast that's coming into your life, a sudden event that needs you to pay attention to and to act on. And it could be a job type of event. It could be any passion that you have in your life right now that you've been contemplating in your mind, or something physically that you've been working on. But whatever it is, you need to act on it fairly fast once you've thought it out and you've decided upon it. And it's okay, but it does say that you will have to make a timely and fairly quick decision about this situation coming in near the end of the week. But it's all right. It's something passionate and adventurous, and you need to feel self-assured, and don't be restless about it. Just do it, and it's going to be all right. Now, as we move along, Gemini, we have been given that final card for this three-card reading. So you know what? It talked about the beginning of the week, you wanting to move on, realizing that there were some things in your life that weren't serving you the way you wanted to, or those things that were important and special to you at one time no longer hold that feeling for you anymore, or that purpose for you anymore. And then we moved on to the middle of the week, and boy, you're really reminiscing and you're romanticizing about your childhood or friends that you missed that you've had. And perhaps you're getting excited because you may see them again, or maybe a past lover of yours, or someone who's left. But anyway, we move along to the end of the week, and all of a sudden, things are getting a little more exciting, and the events are coming in that need your attention, and they need you to make those decisions fairly quickly. So think about that near the end of the week. Now, the card that you were given, the oracle card at the end of the week, was this one. And this was the Ask card. And this card's all about you thinking about a situation in your life. And again, here you were sitting in the middle of the week thinking about it. Now you have a decision you got to make really fast and moving on. You've had a lot of things on your mind. And I'm going to read you exactly what this card says, Gemini. It says, ask us, your guides, your guardian angels, to help you in that particular situation, and they will give you immediate and they will immediately go to work for you on your behalf. They're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So they patiently await you for your requests. So they're telling you to ask. If you're sitting there and you're dreaming about something and you're wishing really hard for something to happen, and it's just what you really, really, really desire, then you know what? Seek within yourself. Take yourself to the silence and ask your guides and your guardian angels and your divine for those things. Because you know what? We're all worthy of having those things in our life that bring us joy and peace. I hope that this reading brought you some insight and some benefit to your week, Gemini, and that the 3-card reading was enough for you today. I want you to know that I have a Facebook page, and I am the person that quotes the quote of the day, that plays the song of the day, and I post a picture of my sunrises on the lake I live on every day on Facebook. So today I chose to pick a quote for all my signs this week and the spreads that I've been doing. So this is the quote that I've chosen today for you, Gemini. When we create peace, harmony, and balance in our minds, we will find it in our lives. I want you to know, Gemini, that if I can be of any help or any assistance to you, and you would like or desire a private reading with me, I do have a website. And my website is www.brenda, BRENDA, tarot, spelt TARO, .info, INFO, and that's Brenda Tarot Info. Feel free to go in and wander in my rooms that I've created on my website, and it will let you know what led me down this path of intuitiveness and insight. And it will also tell you where I've come from and what I have to offer you in my services. Gemini, I wish you have a wonderful remainder today, and I wish you have a great week. And I want you to know something. I stand in the circle of light for you.